Good morning, Guardians. The Hijabi Gamer here, and it is Friday, and Xur has arrived in the solar system, thanks to the Corpus and their interdimensional portal. Yes, finally, I've been admitting it for a while. Xur works for us. Anyway, as you can see, though, we are not in the tower. We are in the reef. Mina's here too. We are in the reef. He sometimes shows up in the reef. Just the usual reminder, this is Destiny 1. You have less than 48 hours to locate Xur and pick up what you want. He's got some decent stuff. So he arrives at 5 a.m. New York time and departs Sunday, 5 a.m. New York time. All right? And he's always in the same location when he's in the reef. Alright, heading over here, and he is always in this corner right over here, as you can see. Okay, so he's got some decent stuff, some stuff that if you don't have, you absolutely need. Every time I've seen this weapon come up, I've always said you need it. You don't have it, you need it, and that would be right over here, Red Death and White Witch. Now, White Witch is the ornament you get because this is a bundle purchase. You can see it's with silver dust and strange coins. Where is it? Red Death is over here. And White Witch, I don't have that ornament. I'm not a big fan of it myself. I feel like it'd be kind of difficult to use that weapon with all that on it. You know, you'd be slippery. Just, I don't know, maybe it's just me. White Witch is the ornament. The reason, though, you need Red Death, regardless of ornament. You can, yeah, you're paying 25 silver dust for that ornament. You can dismantle it. If you dismantle it, you'll get 5, so it's a sucky deal, but the weapon itself is worth it. So Red Death is a pulse rifle, primary pulse rifle, and it has a perk called Red Death. Each kill heals you and speeds up reloads. So not only does it heal you, you have faster reloads, but it's a great weapon to use if exposure, for example, is in effect. Exposure is the modifier where your health, your shields are stronger, but it does not regenerate. So last week, for example, I believe on Sunday, I did Challenge of the Elders and exposure was in effect, and I used this. There are also a couple parts like in Crota's End where exposure is in effect. Or if you're having difficulty with something, Red Death is great to have because it'll just keep healing you with every kill you get. So definitely a must-have. I always carry Red Death with me. There are a couple weapons I always carry with me, and Red Death happens to be one of them because it's just such a good weapon to have. Next, we have Hawkmoon and Carrion. I'm not a big Hawkmoon person myself. I prefer the Ace of Spades, which in Destiny 1, by the way, is only usable by hunters. Titans and Warlocks cannot use the Ace of Spades, but I really like the Ace of Spades because it has a perk that's guaranteed. Every time you get a precision kill, it moves 1 round from your ammo reserves to the magazine. So to me, that means less reloading. That's why I really like it. There's the cat. Hawkmoon, I'm not a big fan of, so we're getting Hawkmoon and Carrion. First off, it's not my favorite ornament for Hawkmoon. Again, my Guardian would not leave their weapons to get dirty like that, all right? They could get, damaged, rust, just not a thing my Guardian would do. The ornament I like is Moonglow, but that's not the one this week. So a lot of people like Hawkmoon. I'm told it's great in Crucible. I don't understand why, so comment down below. Let me know, what am I missing about Red Death? Because to me, Red Death is basically, you have luck in the chamber. One random bullet, in the magazine causes considerable bonus damage. So you have 13. I usually drop it to 12 to make the math easier. So one in those 12 is a random bullet that causes considerable bonus damage. Then you get holding aces. 2 more random bullets in your magazine deal considerable bonus damage. So 3 bullets out of the 12. That means 1 out of 4, which means 25%. So you have a 25% chance that one of the bullets you shoot randomly is going to do considerable bonus damage. To me, I feel like that uncertainty, I mean, especially in like the Crucible, where you want to know that you will definitely get that headshot and that headshot will get you a kill, all right? That's why I'm not a big fan of Hawkmoon. Maybe if we're up to 50%, that would be different. But 3 out of 12? Like I said, comment down below. Tell me what I'm missing, because I know a lot of people really like Hawkmoon. Hey, Minnie, what are you doing? Are you sleeping? Sleepy girl? Okay, so That's not my. I'm like I said, I'm not a big fan of Hawkmoon. All right. Next we have the Monte Carlo, and the Monte Carlo is a weapon I actually am a fan of. So it's an auto rifle. This is the one where you don't get an ornament. Okay. I like the Monte Carlo because it has this. Okay, dealing damage with this weapon reduces your melee cooldown, which is great. And grants a chance to fully charge your melee ability with each kill. So not only does it increase the speed that your melee cooldown, like basically your melee refreshes faster. It might randomly refresh completely, just like one kill. I've seen it happen because I've often used it in Challenge of the Elders, and just all of a sudden you hear like this soft chirping sound, and then your melee is fully recharged again. So that's why it's a great weapon to have. I'm a big fan of it. Now we have the Legacy Engram, not worth it unless you have a ton of strange coins. If you have an excess of strange coins, which I know some people have told me they have thousands, then go ahead, get the Legacy Engram. It'll probably give you a year one item. I don't have an excess of strange coins because honestly, I play other video games during the week these days. But usually it's a year one item. Sometimes you'll get a year one item that will unlock a year two. But I mean, there's really one, especially once you reach Light 400, the only reason anyone would use year one stuff is Crucible. Otherwise, you'd rather have the year two. Next, we have armor. So we have the Crest of Alpha Lupi for the Titan, which for some odd reason I always used to think it was no, there is a hunter version, never mind. Revive fallen teammates and be revived faster. Supers generate an extra orb. This basically is a fire team exotic, okay? If you're not in a fire team, this is not worth using. So you can be revived faster, and you can revive your teammates faster, which is great. And orbs in Destiny 1 really don't work unless you're in a fire team. So this is a fire team one. As a solar player, I have to put it pretty low down because it's really pretty useless unless you're in a team. Right? I mean, it's basically completely useless. Next, we have the Graviton Forfeit for the Hunter. I like this, but I'm also disappointed by it. So I've mentioned this before, the Graviton Forfeit. Oh my god, someone is snoozing. Okay, the Graviton Forfeit is gives you Elusive Shade, which unlocks the Night Stalker subclass node Shade Step for free. Gain and evade on Circle or whatever you're using. My disappointment is you have to be a Night Stalker to use this. It would be so much cooler if you would be granted Shade Step as a, gunslinger, as a blade dancer. That would be so much cooler. This basically what it does is, okay, it makes it so this node, where is it? This node here is always unlocked. So you can then choose another one of these two nodes, which you have Keen Scout and Predator. To me, that's kind of like, okay, that's kind of sucky, all right? I think it would be much, much better and much more exotic if you could just then get Shade Step on like I said, a gunslinger. So it's a little bit of a disappointment, okay? And finally, for the Warlocks, we have the Sunbreakers, okay? Increase the duration of your solar grenade while gaining an additional solar grenade charge. All right, that's actually pretty cool. I mean, it's better than the Titan, so Hunter's at the top because I'm a little biased. All right, Hunters automatically gets a slight boost because I'm biased, and I admit I'm biased, and I know I'm biased, but I still don't care. Look, Mina's my cat, so she's biased as well in favor of Hunters, okay? So Hunters get a slight boost, when they're pretty close. So in this case, they're pretty close, so Hunters get the top, Sunbreakers are second, and Titans, I hate to break it to you, but look, if you are primarily a fire team person, you're going to really like the Titans exotic. If you're primarily a solo person like me, who enjoys the challenge of just soloing stuff and impressing people online with my ability to solo stuff, that's actually originally why I started live streaming, was to show off what I could do in Destiny more, all right? I'll admit it. It's just to show off my gaming skills, okay? And being able to solo stuff like Challenge of the Elders, all right? If you are big on soloing, those are useless for you, okay? We have the usual curios, heavy ammo synths, which, by the way, people don't know this. There are secondary ammo synths. You can pick them up from the gunsmith, from Varix, all right? And there are the extremely rare, and I have never used these, though. One of these days I should use it, is the ammo synthesis, all right? This gives you primary ammo, and my understanding is you only can get these in raids, because I've only gotten them in raids, okay? I've never seen them outside of raids. See, so you have secondary ammo synths, special ammo synths, and you have heavy ammo synths. And by the way, finally, yes, I still have the Siva engine stuff. So PlayStation or Xbox, if you want to get the Outbreak Prime, I can do it. So if you don't know, the Outbreak Prime requires you to do the Wrath of the Machine raid a minimum of 2 times. I don't remember the binary code, so I'm going to have to research it. And you need a Hunter, a Titan, and a Warlock in your team. Because they're things you do as 3 people, and you need, again, a Hunter, a Titan, and a Warlock. So if you need a Hunter, because the only character I can do this on is my Hunter, look me up, all right? I don't remember anything. It's been years. I got them before Destiny 2, like the summer before Destiny 2 dropped. But, you know, I could watch a video and figure out how to do it. But my skills aren't going to be up there because it's been a while. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell the world how adorable Mina is. She's right over here. She's being cute. She's a very clingy little girl sometimes. And I hope to see you in the tower. Definitely going to be continuing Destiny, my Destiny character, my Titan, and continuing the story campaign.